Good morning to everyone. I hope everyone is awake and we can start our event for today. And so I hope you are in a good shape this morning for discussing important things that's coming up. And I would like to warm welcome to our colleagues here from the EP and also, of course, the speakers. They will be introduced also by Michael Boni. And we are now facing the situation of a kind of a second step after finishing GDPR. And so we are in the implementation phase and also trying to bring the additional law of the GDPR environment in a good shape, aligning these to the GDPR. And I'm expecting some deep and long negotiations, and if this will be a balanced result at the end, because this is depending on the actors at least. And I assume, and I may introduce Michael Boni, you will all know him already. I hope he is playing at the end an important role for the EPP group, and he will also moderate today the event and will also draw the conclusions. So, wonderful welcome here for you, Michael. Thanks for taking the chance also to bring in your thoughts and probably your visions about the ePrivacy Directive and upcoming regulation probably. So, but if the persons acting again in the majority of left activists, then we know already what the result will be. And yes, trust is important, and yes, privacy is important, and yes, fundamental rights are important. But if we are approaching the GDPR, big data, ePrivacy, only from the same side again, on fundamental rights only, then we are ending up in a kind of an overprotecting and over-regulating environment. And the consequence is then like Henry Ford is saying, if you always do what you have always done, you will always get what you have always got. So I hope we can change the world a little bit here, and from my opinion, the main important thing is that we are aligning the ePrivacy proposal with the GDPR, and we don't have a kind of an overlap. And also, I would say, if we are looking more seriously to the situation, I would say, do we need really an ePrivacy regulation any longer, or is this not covered already by the GDPR, and will the leftovers like the confidentiality will bring in the telecom chapter or whatever? But so we have to wait. If you're reading already the headline ePrivacy, then in the legal committee, of course, no one will delete these. This is too fantastic to have a kind of a headline like this. And so the next steps will be with the presentation of the proposal. The Commission is calling on the European Parliament and the Council to work swiftly and to ensure the smooth adoption by 25th of May 2018, when the General Data Protection Regulation will enter also into applications. The intention is to provide citizens and business with a fully fledged and complete legal framework for privacy and data protection in Europe by the state. And the Legal Committee will be the lead committee in charge of the ePrivacy, and the rapporteur and the shadows have not been attributed yet, so far I know. And So the tele and communication sector was for a repeal of the ePrivacy Directive. They believed if the ePrivacy Directive continues to exist next to the GDPR, there would be a significant risk that legal uncertainty for consumers as well as telecom providers will continue to last. Therefore, the tele and communication sector called for reducing the dual data protection regime for achieving a level playing field between telecom providers and other market players, and for ensuring consistent application and enforcement for a single set of data protection principles. However, it seemed that the Commission decided to keep the ePrivacy and the directive or regulation at the end. The Article 29 working group was stated as long as the revised ePrivacy instrument is clear and unambiguous in its definitions and requirements, this aim could be met via either a directive or a regulation. And therefore, I'm handing over now the micro to Michal Boni to lead us through this event, and I hope you can really discuss deeply and in a way that we have a clear opinion and overview what you're thinking, what your problems are, and how this probably could be better regulated at the end. So I cross my fingers also for the outcome of the privacy renewing, and I wish you a wonderful morning. Thanks a lot.